Another good idea. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. We always love hearing from KXEL listeners, whether you agree or disagree with us. One listener called Friday, and I'm sorry I was not at my desk when you called, to weigh in on my comments last Friday at this time. I suggested then that any school district or city that lost a bond issue had to wait 2 years before proposing substantially the same thing. This in the hopes that slimmer, more appropriate measures would come before voters if those proposing the issue knew they could not just keep coming back and coming back, wearing voters down until they finally agreed to something. Well, the listener left a voicemail suggesting that we should have these special elections in conjunction with November general elections to enhance turnout and better guarantee that people's true voice would be heard. Not a bad suggestion, especially since the state moved school board elections from early September, when they were by themselves, to the November general election. This happened a few years ago. The same rationale was used then. So why not now? Now, the reason we have certain special election dates is to limit when elections are held so they don't come up every week, for example. That helps save resources. For example, some voters in Waterloo were able to elect a city council member and at the same time vote on the Hawkeye Community College bond referendum last Tuesday. Better to combine those in a single special election than to have the cost of two. But where I voted in Bremer County, it was a quick in and out deal. Vote yes or no on the Hawkeye bond and you're done. So I see why some folks probably didn't bother if there was only a single question on the ballot. So how about a happy medium here? One single date for special elections in April and everything else in November. Now that cuts down on the number of special election date options, and combined with the previously suggested limitation on when you can bother voters again if you lose, well, it all might help save money and increase voter turnout. So thanks to the listener for the suggestion, but I'm afraid like so many things, it just makes too much sense to be adopted. Can't hurt to try, though. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Monday, March 13 on Twitter, Instagram, Getter, Parler, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.